Hello and good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It is Friday morning. Currently it is 11:33. My alarm hasn't even gone off yet. I don't know why I'm awake. Frankly, I have no idea. I've been in this weird place right now where I'm not able to sleep. I'm sleeping and I feel like I'm sleeping well, but I'm not sleeping as long as I want to. But I wanted to hop on here real quick, say hi, start this week's vlog. Last week's vlog was severely lacking in content because I read one book for the first like 3 or 4 days, and then the very last couple of days I read a bunch, and I wanted to sit down and start this vlog off with a good reading update. Because it is the start of a new week, it is the end of Contemporary-a-thon, and it is the start of a busy week for me. I have a lot of things planned that are going to be going into this vlog. First things first, I want to sit down and do some reading updates with you guys because there are a few things that I'm still currently reading that I'm bringing in from last week's vlog. So the first thing is Everything by Nicola Yoon. I'll put a picture here for you guys. I am going to be finishing this morning. I wanted to finish it last night, but I was so freaking tired when I got home from work. I needed to edit last week's vlog, which I'm just now uploading because I wasn't feeling very good last night. I think it was a combination of it starting to be that time of the month and it being like the first day I've eaten not good for me foods in the last couple of days. I had a lot of fried food yesterday. I'm just like at that old ass age where if I eat something that's not like 100% healthy for me, it just makes me feel like crap. And I don't know, it sucks. And I think it's also a combination of working out, drinking a lot of water. While yes, that can make you feel good, it also sometimes can make you feel like shit when you first start. So yeah, I got home last night, didn't finish that audiobook. I didn't get to read anything that I wanted to read because I just laid down and vegged out and watched videos. So the first book that I am reading is a book that if you saw last week's vlog, I assaulted basically at work. I dropped it and ruined the edge of it, but it would be Summer Bird Blue by Kimi Dawn Bowman. This follows our main character. She goes to Hawaii with her aunt that she does not know in a completely new place where she knows absolutely no one, by herself because her mom, her and her sister are in a car accident and her younger sister dies, and her sister have a really tight bond because they make music together, and she feels like she's never going to be able to make music again and she's trying to find herself. And I really like Kimi's writing because she does focus on things like that. In Starfish, our main character was a bit of an artist and she's kind of finding herself again with a new family and with somebody that she loves from her past, and in this one it's like a whole new setting and I'm really excited to see where it goes. The other book that I'm going to be trying to start today is Autobiography by Christina Lauren. Sorry, I cannot talk today. This is a YA like contemporary that is written by an author that I read one of the books of not too long ago called Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, which I'm calling it now is probably going to be my favorite book of 2019, which is a little lofty, but I found my favorite book at the beginning of last year too, so we'll see. But I'm really excited to see how they do YA. This is a book about a boy who I thought was gay, but he's actually bisexual, and he moves from California to Utah, and he kind of goes back in the closet. He was, you know, really out and loud and proud before, but because Utah's a little less accepting, because I don't know if you guys know, there's like a huge Mormon population there, so it's very Christian, and he feels kind of judged, and he doesn't, you know, he's not like open about it there, which makes sense, but is unfortunate. So he goes to a writing retreat, starts kind of falling in love. I hear the boy is like a really staunch Mormon. I don't know. I'm really excited to read it. I am buddy reading this with a friend as well. I will list her YouTube channel down below for you guys. But the agenda this morning, I don't know if you guys can tell from the mess behind me. My room is a mess. My room office is a mess. I am a mess if my room office is a mess. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but if my area is cluttered, I am cluttered. So on the agenda, bright and early before I go to work, because I have about 3 hours before I need to leave, I am going to be cleaning my office because it is time. I have laundry that I haven't unpacked. I have trash that's sitting in an old, what is that called? Laundry basket. I have clothes everywhere. It's just a mess. So I am going to get up, get ready, clean up my space, make my bed, clean off my desk because my desk is where a lot of the junk is accumulating. I have a bunch of books that don't have the covers on them that I have finished. It is time to clean up my space. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I hope you guys have a good week or had a good week, and yeah, I will see you guys in an update hopefully tonight when I get home, although probably not because we are going to the gym and then I work in the morning. So it might be tomorrow morning before work that I update you guys on what I was able to read. So I will see you in a little bit. Good morning. It is 2:28. Yes, I'm getting up at 2:28 in the morning. I went to the gym last night after I got out of work. Normally I work Saturday mornings, but I actually finally don't have to do that. We used to need people on Saturday mornings and up until like 11 or 12 at night on Saturday night, but I think we're past that now, so I can just schedule one person instead of having to work that ridiculous shift. But I went to the gym, came home, and then I was going to write a review, but I ended up just going to bed. I was so tired. I had been up since like 10:30 the day before, or 10:30 that morning, sorry. So I just went home and went to bed. I didn't update you guys because I was so tired, but I do want to sit down and talk to you guys about Summerbird Blue because I finished it last night and I was crying at work and just, oh my god, it's such a sad book. But so what this book follows is our main character, Rumi, is a musician with her sister, her younger sister, and she is in an accident with her mom and her sister, and her sister dies. And she's kind of left trying to figure out who she is, what she wants to do, what her life means. But I soon realized it's a little bit more than that. Rumi's mom actually sends her to Hawaii to stay with her aunt to try to just give herself some space and give Rumi space to kind of grieve. You kind of find out the whole story later, and I obviously don't want to spoil that for you guys. But I loved this book. I'm gonna give it like 4 stars. There were a couple of things that did bug me, and I'll kind of go over it when I do my Contemporary-a-thon wrap-up, which I'm going to try to put up on Monday. But I truly loved this book. There are so many wonderful characters. So there are a few people, like friends that she kind of makes and, you know, meets and while she's in Hawaii, and then there's her aunt, her mom, even her sister. There's quite a few flashbacks in this. But the thing about this book that I really loved that I didn't know was even going to be a part of it is this is a book that has ace rep in it. So for our asexual comrades here, there is a ton of ace rep in this book. Rumi is asexual. And I did not know that. And I think that for me personally, obviously I am not ace. I don't identify like that, but I think it was done really well. I feel like she had a pretty realistic, like, you know, trying to figure out who she is, why she feels the way that she does. And she kind of struggles with that in a lot of aspects of her life, because at one point in time, her dad actually just leaves them. And she's worried that she's like him. She's worried that maybe the reason why she can't decide how she feels about people is because she's too much like him. And I thought it was just done really well, because essentially, so she can appreciate another body. She can be attracted to, in a way, to someone. Like, she can be like, oh, you know, he's got pretty eyes, or, you know, she's got pretty hands, or, you know, whatever it is. But she doesn't want to have like a romantic relationship with them. And I thought it was done really well, and I appreciated it because it was done in a very casual way. And it was also done because Rumi is not a likable character. She's pretty rude to everyone for like 98% of the book. She's actually kind of a freaking brat, but I still really liked it. I thought that, I mean, I'm somebody who likes unlikable characters, and even I struggled to like Rumi, which is part of the reason why I only gave it 4 stars. But I still thought it was really good. And there's an older man who lives in the house next to them, or next to her aunt, and I feel like she learned a lot of good lessons from him, and I learned a lot of good lessons from him, actually. I think that's the one thing about Akimi's writing that I really like, is I feel like there are a lot of ideas and mindsets that you can really apply to life, essentially. So I feel like she has a lot of knowledge, and she used to be in the Navy, so she's you know, past military experience, and she has like this family. And I don't know, I just think that you can tell that she's a very wise author with the things that the ideas that she puts into her books. So with Summerbird Blue, it was a lot about just not rushing, finding who you are, and not feeling like you need to be like, this is who I am and I have all the answers about who I am, and just living. And then I feel like in Starfish, it was a lot more about accepting yourself, and accepting yourself despite what other people thought they wanted for you, and what other people think that you deserve or don't deserve, and finding who you are when it comes to like your nationality and your family. And I just think she's an awesome author for that. So if you guys want something like that, check out her writing. And then this morning I started Autobiography by Christina Lauren. I tried to start it, but my cat just really wanted to love on me, so I let her do that. I have been working so much that I haven't really gotten to spend a whole lot of time with her. So I just cuddled with her a little bit this morning. But I am only on page 8. There's not a lot that is happening. We're kind of establishing characters right now. So we have Tanner and Autumn. Autumn is Tanner's best friend, Tanner being our main character. And like I said before, this just follows a boy who moves from California back to Utah. He is bisexual. He was out of the closet in California, but obviously here he's kind of gone back into the closet because it is very religious in Utah. And he is thinking about joining a writing retreat, and I know there's a little bit of a love story, so I'm gonna read this hopefully tonight, get a good chunk of it done, because I have 2 days left for the readathon. So I have today, Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday, and then I'm going to move on to Be Honest. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit down and try to write a review for Summerbird Blue. I kind of coalesce my thoughts here, but I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Had a good weekend while you're watching this. My weekend is crazy, as it usually is, but yeah, so that is it. I will hopefully try to update you guys tonight, although realistically I'll probably I'll probably update you guys again on Monday, because Sunday I work 12 to 12. So maybe I'll update you in the morning before I go tomorrow, but that's gonna be it for today. So yeah, I will see you guys either Sunday or on Monday. Sunday. I am sitting down to update you guys really quickly. I have a lot that I have to get done tonight as well as going out, and I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys because I read a book. I read an entire book. I actually kind of started this yesterday and then finished it this afternoon. Do I even have it in my bag anymore? I do. Okay, so as you guys know, for the Contemporary-a-thon, I was going to read autobiography, and I finished it today. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. There's a couple of things that happened that were really kind of not okay for me, but I think they were pretty realistic, honestly. But I did really like it. I like Tanner, and I really like him and Sebastian's like little love story. I really like the ending of the book. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth, I think, on Monday. That video will already be up, so I'll link it in the cards up above for you guys if you guys want to watch that. I need to kind of get my thoughts together, and I tend to do that when I write my reviews on Goodreads. But I did really like it. Like I said, I'm going to give it 4 stars. I thought the love story was very realistic. I thought that some of the relationships in the story were very realistic. There were just a few things that kind of grated on me, but I still really enjoyed it. I really like the author's writing style in this as well, because they are primarily more adult romance contemporary authors, but I think they did a really good job with this one. So I'm really excited. If you guys want the full review, it'll be up because I'm getting ready to write it right now. So that will be listed down below. And like I said, I will put in the cards up above my Contemporary-a-thon wrap-up that I'm doing as well. I'm really excited. I did really love it. Not my absolute favorite, but still very good. I think that is going to be all that I'm going to get around to reading for Contemporary-a-thon, but most of it I really enjoyed, so I'm really happy about that. I did get some book mail though, and I wanted to show you guys. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It is Bloom. This is a graphic novel by Kevin Panetta and Savannah Genichu? I don't know. I'm really bad with names. I know people get really upset about that, but like I just don't know how to pronounce things. This is a graphic novel. It is a male romance novel, if I'm not mistaken, and the art style is really pretty, and like a lot of the pages are like the full page like that, but it's like the blue and white pages, which I really enjoy. But like I said, this is a male romance. All I know is that it centers around baking. This is the Panels book club pick for the month, and I'm really excited to read it. I will leave the Panels Goodreads group down below if you guys would like to read along. It's going to be for the month of March, but I wanted to get my hand on the copy a little bit early so I can kind of try to figure out my TBR for the month of March. But yeah, that is what I got recently, and it's huge. Like, it's very big. It's like almost the size of, what was that one comic I read? I'll put a picture here on the screen. I can't remember the name of it. I liked it, but I didn't love it, but it was still very good, but it's like the same size. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this update. The rest of the week is I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the new work week begins. So I'm taking full advantage of not having to go to work tomorrow, even though for some reason I've convinced myself, like I've been off of work for like 20 minutes, so I'm still convinced that I have to come back tomorrow, which I do not. So barring anyone, you know, not working there anymore. So I'm really excited to finally be able to relax and film some videos this week. So I am gonna get off of here. I'm gonna write my review for autobiography. So like I said, if you guys want to know what I thought, it will be down below for you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog so far. I will see you guys tomorrow morning with a new update. I don't know if I'm gonna get much more reading done. The only other book that I am currently reading, I guess I should go over what I'm thinking of at home, is Alien Cold Forge. This is written by Alex White, who you guys know is one of my very favorite authors. They do an amazing job with characters, but Alien is one of my very favorite franchises. I am buddy reading this with my friend Buddy and my friend Sam. I am on page 212. I think there's like 360 pages. I don't want to look because I know I'm gonna spoil myself. But I'm really excited to keep going with this. The aliens have officially broken out. All hell is breaking loose. As that's not really a spoiler because I feel like it's pretty obvious that's always going to happen in an alien novel. But what this follows is our main character Blue is basically, she's dying from a degenerative disease, and she's able to kind of put her consciousness in this like android that she kind of uses. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Alien series at all, you kind of know which character I'm talking about, because there always kind of is one. There was one in the original franchises, there was one in Prometheus, and there's one here. And she's able to kind of like walk around and have relationships with people, and she's using the aliens to try to come up with something that is regenerative so that she's able to kind of heal herself, and that would really spur humanity along, but it would help her the most in the long run. She has a very selfish reason for doing this, but she is doing it kind of under the table. And when all of this is happening, the aliens break loose, obviously, because a man comes to kind of do like a checkup, and he's a real piece of work. I do not like him. I'm waiting for him to die in this book, because if anyone deserves it, he does. But it's really interesting to see like a different take and different perspective on things. The aliens are still very true to who they are in this. It's just a different setting, and I really, really like that. So far I'm really liking it. I'm almost halfway done with the book, as you can tell. So also, anyone else do this? I have like 16,000 bookmarks, but for some reason I still use printer paper. So yeah, that is gonna be it. It is 10:30. I'm gonna write my review for autobiography, and then go to the gym and probably just come home and try to read, or maybe go to bed. I don't know, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't think anything exciting is happening, except for I'm getting my hair done on Wednesday, and I'm really excited about that. But other than that, it's gonna be a pretty low-key week. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning and let you know if I have read anything else. Hello and good morning. It is like 3 o'clock on Monday. Yeah, I slept too long. I just got done filming. I am not in frame. But I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about the book that I'm going to be continuing reading. So I'm still reading Alien Cold Forge, which I talked about last night in my update. The next book that I'm also going to be starting is The Bells by Donnell Clayton. I think that's how you say her name, Donna. Anyway, this is a buddy read. I am really, really excited. Jesse from Bowties and Books has talked about this book nonstop over the last month. They said that it was decadent, and the world building wasn't like the best, but still was also very decadent and florally. And apparently the book is really fast paced. The characters are very interesting, and I'm just in the mood to keep reading books like that. I've been reading more lighthearted, fast paced, kind of, I don't want to say fluffy stories, because I feel like a lot of the books that I read for Contemporary-a-thon were not fluffy, but I feel like this would satisfy a need for something more fast-paced. Not really a whole lot of thought has to go into it. It's very decadent and beautiful and extravagant, and that is what I need in my life. So I'm also going to be starting this and finishing Alien Cold Forge. I just got done filming. I'm very tired. I slept, but I have like a ringing in my ear. I've had this ringing in my ear for like 3 days, and it's giving me a lot of anxiety. So last night I was listening to stuff and like trying to fall asleep, listening to like a video, and it kind of helped, but it's also really bugging me today. So I'm gonna get off here and go edit today's video, Monday's video, which is my Contemporary-a-thon wrap up. I don't know when I'm gonna get to update you guys again. I need to go grocery shopping today. I'll probably do that while my video uploads, and then I need to just take some time to like sit down and like relax for a minute. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on today. But I hope you guys are having a good Monday. Monday is like my favorite day because it's the first day of my weekend, so it's always really nice for me. But I know it's the first day of the work week for most people, so I hope you had a stress-free Monday. But I will see you guys hopefully tonight if I get any reading done. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I'm hopping on here very, very quickly because I'm about to meet my parents to get my hair done. I'm getting my hair cut and colored today for my birthday gift from my mom. And then I think we're doing dinner. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get to vlog. Getting my hair done always gives me anxiety, so I don't know if I'll have my camera out or not. But I will at least show you the after, because I'm getting quite a bit cut off because I'm tired of having this hair that I can't do anything with, and the headaches and getting it stuck in stuff. My long-haired friends will understand what I mean. So yeah, that is what I'm doing this morning. I will update you guys when I get home on a reading update. I've actually been reading The Bells and really liking it, so I'll let you know what I think of that when I get home. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on my hair, so I'll see you guys when I am done. Say hello. Why do you act all shy?
Because I don't want to be on TV.
Is that TV? See? I'm gonna put it in the vlog. Hello and good morning. It is Thursday. As you guys can tell, I cut off all my hair. I went with my parents yesterday. Hopefully I inserted the little bit of footage I got from that, but I feel a lot better today. I feel like my hair is more manageable. I feel like when I washed it last night, it actually almost dried overnight, which is ridiculous for my hair. And I feel like a lot lighter because my hair was down, I think we cut off like 6 or 7 inches of it. And I don't know, I just feel better. I feel like my hair is not such a burden anymore, and I know that sounds stupid because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh my god, I love long hair and I want long hair, and like I agree, but my hair was so incredibly thick that it was almost impossible to manage, and it caused a lot more problems than it was a blessing. So I got it dyed and I got it cut, and I'm super happy with it. When we were cutting it, I just kept thinking about like how freeing it is because I've had long hair for a really long time and I've wanted shorter hair for pretty much that entire time. So now I'm feeling really, really good, but I am here to close out today's vlog because it is Thursday. Tonight after work, I'm really busy, so there won't be an update. So I'm just gonna start tomorrow's vlog or next week's vlog tomorrow instead of tonight. But I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys about the bells because I have read a bit of this. I am on chapter 12, which is page 92. I was not expecting to like this book as much as I do, especially considering I said I would never ever read it, but our main character, Camellia, I just know it's a type of flower, is a belle. Her and her sisters, who aren't really her sisters, are raised to be able to transform people in this community, in this society, because when people are born, they are essentially gray and without shape and without definition, and they're very plain looking, some of them are very ugly, and it is their job as the belles to make people beautiful. In the beginning of this book, it kind of goes over a little bit of the training that they endured, but they are performing to become the best belle or the chosen belle from the queen, and I am really impressed with this. It is a very floral writing, it is a very pretty writing, but it's actually not bugging me like I thought it would, because if you guys are familiar with my channel, it actually really bugs me when people write like this, but for some reason it really works for the story, and I am really interested and excited to see what happens. We are on the chapter after the chosen belle has been picked, and there's like a lot of drama surrounding it, so I'm really excited to see how her story continues. There's a mysterious man that shows up as well that she is kind of like talking to, even though she's not supposed to talk to him, and it's like a pretty big deal. But I'm really excited to see what happens. I think the second one is out, or there are arcs of it out right now, but I am really excited to finish this tonight. The only other book that I am going to be bringing with me to work is Alien Cold Forge, as well as I started Save the Date by Morgan Matson. I'll put a picture on the screen here for you guys. I think I'm only like 7% of the way through this right now. Let's see, I am currently 15% of the way through this. I wanted to read it yesterday when we were at the salon while my mom was like getting her hair rinsed and all that, but I actually couldn't because the reception was so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to finish all of these books tonight. I have a few other ones that I kind of set aside during Contemporary-thon, like King of Scars I need to finish. I do want to get to Deceived as well, which is the Star Wars book that I was reading. There's just a lot that I want to get done for the weekend, so that'll be in next vlog. Wrap-ups for all of these books will be in there, as well as obviously my February wrap-up should be up soon as well, so keep an eye out if you want any like thoughts on everything that I'm reading this week once I finally finish them. But that is going to be it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried some new stuff with it. I tried to really just film when I felt like filming, but to film things I thought maybe you guys would be interested in seeing. So yeah, that is going to be for this vlog. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys had a good week, and I hope you guys have a good weekend moving forward, because when you guys are seeing this, it will be Friday. But I love you guys immensely, and I will see you guys in my video on Monday.